to have you join us for another series in our math lessons. And today we'll be treating average speed. Average speed. Probably we've done this before, but today I just like to give us a quick review or some brief examples so we refresh our minds and our memory once again. It's under the broad topic time, and today we'll be dealing with average speed. I told us earlier that average speed is the distance traveled all over the total time taken for the journey. Okay? Our average speed is the ratio of the total distance traveled by a body or an object by its total time of travel. Okay? Now mathematically it means our average speed our average speed is equal to distance traveled over time taken for the distance to travel. Okay? And now our unit for average speed is kilometers per hour. Kilometers per hour, written as kilometer per hour in short form. Okay? Written as kilometer per hour in short form. Okay? Our distance is in kilometer. Our distance is in kilometer, and our time is in hour. Okay? So our average speed is kilometer per hour. Let's try out an example and see what we get out of it. Example. An aeroplane flies 2,800 kilometers in 5 hours. What is its average speed? We have a question called an aeroplane flies 2,800 kilometers in 5 hours. What is its average speed? I told us earlier that average speed is equal to distance all over time. And here our distance is what? 2,800 kilometers. 2,800 kilometers. And our time is 5 hours. So let's impute this information into our formula and see what we get. So our average speed is equal to 2,800 divided by 5 hours, okay? And this will give us 5 here is what? 5 in 30 is 6. 560 kilometers per hour. This is our average speed for this journey. It's 560 kilometers per hour. Simply, average speed is the distance traveled over the time taken for travel, okay? And our distance standard unit is in kilometers, and our time standard unit is in hours for average speed, okay? So it's going to give us kilometer per hour. Please note, anytime your information is not in kilometer, do what change it to kilometer. If the time is not in hours, do what change it to hours, because this is our standard unit, kilometer per hour. So here we have an aeroplane flies 2,800 kilometers in 5 hours. What is its average speed? Our average speed is distance traveled over the time, and the distance is 2,800 kilometers, and the time is 5 hours. And putting it into the formula, 2,800 kilometers over 5 hours will give us 560 kilometers per hour. Very simple, yeah? Now let's try one other example and see what we get out of it. Okay, example 2. Abel walked Abel walked 90 kilometers. Abel walked 90 meters. Abel walked 90 meters in 1 minute. In 1 minute. 1 minute. Abel walked 90 kilometers in 1 minute. What was his speed? Abel walked 90 kilometers in 1 minute. What was his speed? Now let's try to calculate the speed for this journey. And our speed is what? Our speed is the distance traveled over time. What's our distance traveled? Our distance traveled is 90 meters. Distance traveled is 90 meters. And our time is what? 1 minute. Okay? So now if you look closely, you'll be able to see that the distance traveled is in meters and the time is in minutes. So we need to convert them to kilometers and to hours. So let's try and do that real quick. 90 meters to kilometer. Recall when we were doing basic conversions, we said that 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer. So if we have 90 meters, it's going to be what? 90 divided by 1000. Okay? Kilometer. It's going to be 90 divided by 1000 kilometer. Therefore, our time, we said 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour. So for 1 minute, it's going to be 1 all over 60 hours. Our 1 minute is going to be 1 over 60 hours. So let's put it in the formula and see what we get. Putting it into the formula, let's see what we get. So our average speed or speed is equal to distance. What's our distance? 90 over 1000 divided by, what's our time? 1 all over 60 hours. Now it says when we have division sign, we change it to multiplication by inverting the right hand side. So 90 all over 1000 multiplied by 60 over 1. Now let's evaluate this out and see what we get. This 0 cancels this 0, this 0 cancels this 0. So we have 9 times 6 divided by 10. Let's break it down a little bit and see what we get. 2 here is 5, 2 here is 3. So this is 9 times 3 divided by 5, which is what? 27 divided by 5, which is 5 whole number 2 over 5 kilometers. It's gonna work out sooner than later. So it's going to be what? 5 phone number 2 over 5 kilometers per hour. Now let's try it once more and see what we did. We say Abel walked 90 kilometers, 90 meters in 1 minute. What was his speed? Okay, so the speed is what? Distance over time. What is our distance? Distance is 90 meters and our time is 1 minute. So I said if your parameters is not in kilometers and in hours, do well to change it, okay? So this is 90 meters. Changing 90 meters to kilometers will divide by what? 1000. Since 1000 meters make 1 kilometers. So we have 90 over 1000 kilometers. For our time is in 1 minute. Changing 1 minute to hour is going to be 1 over 60 hours. Since 60 minutes make 1 hour. We've done that earlier before now. So putting those parameters into our speed formula, our speed is distance over time. So we have distance 90 over 1000 divided by what? 1 over 60. To change this division sign to multiplication, we invert the right hand side. That means taking the lower part, the denominator up and the numerator down. So it's going to be 60 over 1. If we evaluate, this 0 cancels the 0, this 0 cancels the 0. So we have 9 times 6 dividing 10. If we cancel out again, we have 9 times 3 dividing 5, which is 27 over 5, which is 5 whole number 2 over 5 kilometers per hour. I trust you understood today's lesson on average speed. And if you have any question, you should do well to send it down, and I'll be willing to answer.